Imagine waking up one day and realizing machines understand your value better than humans do. Your job, your identity, even your thoughts reduced to data. Sounds like artificial intelligence. Franz Kafka warned us about this feeling more than 100 years ago. Franz Kafka never saw artificial intelligence. He never used the internet. He never experienced social media, algorithms, or automation. And yet his writings feel terrifyingly accurate in today's AI-driven world, because Kafka didn't write about technology. He wrote about something deeper, the fear of becoming invisible inside a system too powerful to understand. Today, millions of people fear AI for one reason, not because machines are evil, but because humans are starting to feel replaceable. And that feeling is pure Kafka. In Kafka's novel The Trial, the main character is suddenly trapped inside a system he cannot understand. Nobody explains the rules. Nobody tells him why he's being judged. The system simply exists cold, confusing, emotionless. Now think about modern AI. Algorithms decide what you watch, what you buy, what job you get, sometimes even who gets attention online. Most people don't understand how these systems work, but they still control their lives. That is what makes modern technology feel Kafkaesque, a world where invisible systems quietly shape human existence. Then there is Kafka's most famous work, The Metamorphosis. Gregor Samsa wakes up transformed into something no longer useful to society. And the terrifying part, people stop seeing him as human. Today, many workers secretly fear the same thing. What happens if AI becomes faster than us, smarter than us, cheaper than us? In a world obsessed with productivity, human worth can start feeling conditional. And Kafka understood this psychological horror long before computers existed. But Kafka's real prediction wasn't about machines. It was about anxiety. Modern anxiety is not just fear of technology. It has fear of losing purpose, losing identity, becoming irrelevant, being trapped inside systems nobody controls. Kafka's characters constantly search for meaning in worlds that refuse to explain themselves. And honestly, that sounds a lot like the internet today. Infinite information, infinite noise, infinite algorithms, but very little certainty. What makes Kafka timeless is this: he understood that modern life would become emotionally disconnected, not through violence, but through systems, bureaucracy, automation, corporate structures, algorithms. The more advanced society becomes, the smaller the individual begins to feel, and that may become the biggest system humanity has ever created. Maybe that is why Kafka still feels so relevant in 2026, because deep down people are not afraid that it will destroy humanity overnight. They are afraid humanity will slowly disappear inside it, quietly, emotionlessly, like a Kafka novel. Kafka never predicted artificial intelligence. He predicted the feeling of living under it.